This is Rick with Shooter 1721, back with the Benjamin P. Rod, no sights, playing card. You're like, dude, we've seen you do this many times. Yeah, you've seen me do it many times, but not from 30 yards. Actually, I'm going to walk back 30, try and split this guy at 30 yards, so we're going to see if we can get this done. Recently, I was at All-American Crossman Field Target Championships, and I met some shooters up there, like top shooter Tyler Patner and Bill Rabbit and Bill Pyatt, I think's his name, Greg Savie, Hans and Ray Appels. Great guys. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. Brian Vandenboom, some of the top shooters there. Really appreciate your time and getting to talk with you. And kind of humbled being up there with you guys. Yeah, I can shoot the wings off of a fly. I can shoot this sweat bee here if I wanted to. But you guys do it for 120 shots, so my hat's off to you, gentlemen. But here on Shooter 1721, we like doing the impossible shots and making them possible. Let's get to shooting. There you go, 30 yards, smoked that dude. Yeah, it took some shots to hit it, but there we go. You wouldn't believe how close it was so many times. Just so everybody can see it, there it is, in case you were wondering, P-Rod. So 30 yards on a playing card. I don't know if is that good enough? I mean, took quite a few shots. It actually took, I think about 18. Which is, you know, it's a lot of shots. So basically what I'm going to do now is something new. I'm going to do what's called a snapshot. So snapshots are just like this. They're just up and shoot, okay? So that's a snapshot. It's called snap shooting. You can see it, it's quick point, you know, and shoot. Now, my chances of shooting through the lifesaver, through the hole, that's kind of crazy. So we're going to see if we can just hit the lifesavers, if everybody's cool with that. So we'll give it a shot here. We'll just have to get it down. There we go. 3 shots. There you go. Lifesaver gone on quick snap shooting. Snap shooting is another thing where the mind and the body work together, and you're able to shoot like that and hit what you're aiming at. You see how my muscle memory went to find the lifesaver, hit it, and just totally shatter it there with no sights on the gun. Everybody talks so much about shooting, about trigger control and things, you know, of breath and things. Absolutely, but there's more to shooting than that also. When you're shooting without sights, it's using your mind and trusting your body and just letting you're looking at it with your mind and saying, you know what, I'm looking at my target, I'm going to shoot my target, and I'm going to put the bullet where I want it to be. That's all part of this shooting. And when you shoot with no sights, it's trusting your instincts of letting your mind and your body come together to make shots like that. Because if you really look what just happened here, there's no rhyme or reason for that. That just happened. If you're going to look at trigger control and all those things, there's more to shooting than what people usually think about. I'm not discarding any of it. I'm just talking about it. Bringing the two together, you can do a lot of different shots, just letting your mind control what's happening with the gun. So we're going to put another lifesaver up and try it again. Okay, so we were able to hit the lifesaver standing up. That's kind of easy, right? I know I can just stand here and point shoot it. I'm sorry, just stand here, yeah, and point shoot and hit it. But snap point shoot is a little different. So that's a little bit more speed, a little bit more rushing. So now the lifesaver is laying on its side. So now we're going to try and hit off the 2x4 while it's laying on its side. And there you go. So there it was on its side. You see how I was bending at the knees and going with it? That's with the flow of the body and the gun and the mind, everything going together, and the mechanics going together. You know, there's a man that when I was growing up that I really liked a lot as far as martial arts. And I really watched this man. His name was Bruce Lee. And he said the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. There's a lot you can do if you focus. And I believed in the words what Bruce Lee told me. And I'm being able to see it as we start to focus. I mean, that lifesaver is just laying on its side. You know how big it is. And there, again, there's no sights. A lot of the people out there want to talk about this and say, hey, trigger control, breathing, pellet. There's a lot of things that go into shooting, but I want to take you to another avenue. This is it. Not all shooting is set with your scope and your sights. What you got to remember about shooting, if you take the time just to listen to what I'm telling you, it's mental. It's 99% mental. The rest of the stuff is there. All you got to do is believe what you're shooting and how you're shooting it. Put that bullet where you want it to be, see it in your mind, and put it to where it needs to be. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Thanks for watching.